NFL stadiums now cost more than airports. Across the United States, teams are spending billions to build arenas that look less like football fields and more like massive infrastructure projects. These buildings are climate-controlled, packed with advanced technology, and engineered on the scale of global megaprojects. This is a stadium arms race measured not just in seats, but in ambition and innovation. And the question facing the NFL is simple. Which of these arenas will redefine what live sports looks like in the decades ahead? For most of the league's history, NFL stadiums were open-air bowls built for a single purpose. Today, that model no longer works. Teams and cities want venues that operate year-round, hosting Super Bowls, Final Fours, international soccer, concerts, and global events that generate revenue far beyond 8 home games a season. Fan expectations have also changed. Comfort matters. Shade, climate control, sound quality, and sight lines now determine whether people show up in person or watch from home. As a result, stadium budgets have exploded. What once cost a few $100 million now routinely exceeds $1 billion, with recent projects ranging from $1.4 billion to nearly $5 billion. These buildings are no longer sports facilities. They are urban redevelopment engines designed to reshape entire districts. Nowhere is this shift clearer than in Chicago. The Bears' proposed new stadium carries a price tag of $4.7 billion, placing it among the most expensive stadiums ever conceived. Scheduled to open around 2028, the venue is designed to seat between 65,000 and 70,000 fans beneath a fixed translucent roof that allows light in while keeping weather out. Its exterior is wrapped in millions of LED panels, forming a dynamic skin that can transform the building into a glowing urban landmark. That same surface is designed to generate solar power, turning the facade itself into part of the stadium's energy system. Inside, advanced acoustic zoning developed with concert hall experts allows the building to shift between football intensity and concert clarity. Like SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles, which reached an estimated $5.5 billion. This is a venue engineered for global relevance, not just Sundays in the fall. In Washington, the Commanders are planning a $3.6 billion return to the Capitol. The project includes $2.7 billion in private investment, the largest in D.C. history, alongside $1.1 billion in public funding focused on infrastructure, parking, and community facilities. The roofed 65,000-seat stadium is scheduled for completion around 2030, but the real story stretches far beyond the bowl itself. The plan redevelops 170 acres surrounding the historic RFK Stadium site, adding thousands of housing units and reshaping the eastern edge of the city. Economic forecasts estimate up to $4 billion annually in tax revenue, while the stadium's design positions it as a prime Super Bowl host. This is urban transformation disguised as a sports project. Some of the most impressive engineering solutions emerge where nature refuses to cooperate. In Buffalo, the Bills are building a $2.2 billion stadium designed specifically for snow. Fans demanded an open-air experience, but engineers still needed to solve for one of the harshest climates in the league. The result is a 62,000-seat stadium with a full circular canopy that covers 65% of seating while amplifying crowd noise back toward the field. Beneath the surface sits the largest snowmelt system ever built for a stadium, capable of handling up to 7 feet of snowfall. The natural grass field itself is heated to maintain 50 degrees Fahrenheit even in deep winter. Rising 116 feet high, the canopy allows snow to pass through controlled zones rather than accumulating dangerously. Construction is already nearing completion, with opening targeted for the 2026 season. In Cleveland, engineers face a very different constraint. The Browns' new $2.4 billion stadium must be built beneath active flight paths, forcing much of the structure underground to comply with FAA height restrictions. The design uses a transparent sloped roof engineered to handle heavy snow loads while maintaining views of the sky. Seating is pulled aggressively toward the field, with the famed dog pound rising at a steep 34-degree rake that places fans closer than ever before. The result is a stadium shaped as much by aviation regulations as by football tradition. Few projects better illustrate modern stadium construction than the Tennessee Titans' new home in Nashville. Replacing the original Nissan Stadium, this $2.1 billion build covers more than 2 million square feet and seats 60,000 fans. The construction effort relies on nearly 2,400 precast concrete elements and 19,000 individual steel pieces installed at a pace of roughly 120 per day. Roof steel installation began in May 2025, forming a massive circular structure capped by a translucent ETFE roof that lets in light while shielding the interior from weather. Suspended inside is the Ring of Fire, an LED display 13 feet tall and stretching more than 2,200 feet, making it the longest continuous ribbon board in the NFL. Seating geometry pulls fans 38% closer to the field, while the building itself rises 235 feet high, approaching the scale of national monuments. Completion is set for 2027. Not every team is starting from scratch. In Jacksonville, the Jaguars are transforming their stadium through a $1.4 billion renovation aimed at surviving Florida's heat. Demolition began in early 2025, and completion is expected by August 2028. Capacity will be reduced temporarily, with a full relocation planned during the 2027 season. The centerpiece is a massive shade canopy paired with reflective exterior coatings that reduce heat gain. Expanded elevated concourses increase airflow, while the base capacity of 63,000 can expand beyond 71,000 for major events. Baltimore is taking a more surgical approach. With a budget of $489 million, the Ravens are modernizing one of the league's most beloved stadiums without erasing its identity. A new gatehouse social hub anchors the experience, while a rooftop deck opens views across the city. The North Plaza redevelopment adds new public space, a 7,000 square foot team store and premium clubs, including an ultra-exclusive tunnel-level experience that brings fans closer to the team than ever before. In Charlotte, the Panthers are investing $800 million into fan experience. Over several years, the stadium will be completely reseated, fitted with new sound systems and scoreboards, and wrapped with exterior video boards designed for watch parties and citywide events. The expanded upper-level patio turns the skyline itself into part of the viewing experience, while the team contributes nearly $700 million toward the project. Kansas City is also reinventing a classic. Arrowhead Stadium's $800 million renovation begins after the 2026 World Cup and spans 4 years. The project adds a new parking deck, pedestrian bridges, dramatically enlarged end-zone video boards, and the stadium's first-ever 360-degree upper concourse. The goal is not luxury alone, but improved crowd flow and preservation of one of the league's most famous tailgating cultures. Looking even further ahead, concept designs hint at where NFL stadiums may go next. One Commander's proposal envisions a circular 60,000-seat bowl wrapped in golden metal mesh, surrounded by a water moat that doubles as security and spectacle. The complex integrates parking for 25,000 vehicles, along with a museum, team headquarters, and training facilities in a single campus. First revealed in 2016, the vision suggests a future where stadiums function as self-contained cities. NFL stadiums are no longer just venues. They are energy systems, entertainment hubs, and catalysts for urban change. Engineers are solving for climate, sound, and crowd flow, while cities invest billions to reshape skylines and economies around these massive structures. Every beam, panel, and canopy serves a purpose far beyond the field itself. As the league pushes deeper into this new era, the question is no longer whether these megastructures will change how we experience live sports. It is which one will define it. Thanks for watching USA Mega Projects. We'll see you in the next one.